No springs here when the frogs are out. I've given the loft a bit of a spring clean, get a bit of mould build up during the winter weather. And I've got some mice that got in the loft. Haven't had mice in the loft for 20 years. I thought it was pretty much mice proof, but the dog can sniff them. She can smell them inside there, and I've seen them in there. They got into the floor under the wire grid. Pretty clever too. I managed to trap one, but the others won't go in the trap. Can't let you in there to try and get them, can we? That's what I like to see. Some nice round droppings with a few down feathers on them. Strange, isn't it? Pigeon fanciers looking at poop. We just can't seem to cop a break with this Saturday weather. It's always something changing. It's good during the week and good after the Saturday, but always something on Saturday. See, this Saturday coming, we're racing Charleville, 700 and something kilometres. You can see here Friday it's starting to deteriorate. There's a big trough there and a big trough there, and all these lines here indicate potential rain. So Saturday when we're racing, we've got that trough finishing there and that trough up there, and we've got all this rain, potential rain through here. And it's right through there until 10 p.m. Saturday night before the trough's clear and there's still rain left there. And then of course by Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, it's perfectly clear again. We just can't seem to cop a break. Now whether they're going to put the pigeons up or not, I don't know, but so far we're basketing tonight and we're racing on Saturday, and that's what they're going to have to face. We're over here somewhere, heading this way. Not looking good at all. This hen is sitting on 4 eggs. Don't you go, eh? Your mate, another hen, she's gone away to Charleville this weekend. Unfortunately, there's those bad fronts on the way home. That's the only thing that's got me worried. But we'll see how she goes. So this is the radar on Saturday morning. There's Charleville where we're releasing today, or supposed to be releasing today. There's Morven where we flew a couple of weeks ago. There's Mitchell where we flew 3 weeks back, all the way on to Brisbane. So extensive areas of rain. These birds should not be going up today. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So this is another shot of the radar closer to Brisbane. So there's Roma, where we've flown before, and Dolby, and there we are at Brisbane. So there's an extensive band of rain all the way up out to the race point. It's Saturday the 20th of September. Flying Charleville today. 699 k's to me, so you might as well say 700 k's, so 400 odd miles. Got a difficult situation. There's a couple of weather fronts out there. They decided to hold the pigeons for a bit and release them at 8:35 for one lot. And we've got what we call our national on. They went up at 9:05. So I've got 25 away at the main race and 5 in the 5-bird national. So now we've got to see if these pigeons can get here before dark. It's going to be a long fly. The one thing in their favour is that there is tailwinds blowing after those troughs move through. There's tailwinds coming in behind them, so they may get here before dark, but they'll need to be doing over 1300 to do that. So this is the wind this afternoon. So I mean it's 2 o'clock now, so they've got to be past Roma somewhere. That rain looks like it's pretty well cleared off the coast. So they're picking up this tailwind all the way down here to Brisbane. As usual, the wind gets much stronger when it reaches the ranges, either headwinds or tailwinds. This time it's a tailwind into Brisbane. So you'd be thinking they might be doing 1600 today now. I'd put them about somewhere between a 7 and an 8 hour fly. Let's see what happens. 2:30 now. That rain band is pretty much cleared off the coast, much quicker than what they forecast. They were forecasting showers and potential storms right up until late afternoon. It looks like it's pretty much gone. I just checked the wind over the ranges. It's blowing 20 to 30 k's of westerly, so it's a tailwind. So they might do up around the 1600 with that sort of wind. Just depends what they picked up in the middle bit, but if they do 1600, they should be here around the 3:30, so another hour's time. So maybe 3:30 to 4 o'clock, we might get one. It's 3:30 now. I've had another look at it, and I'm thinking it's more like an 8 hour fly. So 8 hours is about 4:35. So yeah, I'm revising it a little bit slower than 1600, I think more like high 14s. So we're 1671 at the moment. Yeah, so I'm thinking more like 4:30. So it's 4:15 now. I'm still working on 8 hours as being probably the best they can do. I'm thinking maybe 80 kilometres an hour for the first 300 k's and then maybe 100 kilometres an hour for the last 400 k's. It might be being a bit generous, but down to 15-20. So probably from 4:30, 8 hours, 4:35. It's probably the best they're going to do, I think. It's getting closer. Okay, so those two pigeons just come out of nowhere. Just banging, they were there. Mind you, the second pigeon timed in before the first. So quickly have a look what they're doing. Yeah, 1476 or 1477 and 1476. So yeah, just under 8 hours. So I was pretty close, I guess. Let's have a look and we see what those two pigeons were. Holy hell. That is amazing. You know why I'm saying that's amazing? That hen there is a national pigeon. That don't make any sense. No, I'm not.
Come on, buddy. Come on. In you go. Good boy. It's 6:30 now, so it's quite dark. It's been an absolute privilege this afternoon sitting there watching those pigeons pour in. Particularly late in the afternoon, they just come in so good. After the disappointment of last week, it's so nice to see pigeons coming home like that. So I got 5 out of 5 in the national, 18 out of 25 in the main race. So all in all, a very, very pleasing afternoon. Sunday morning now. Returns yesterday and again this morning. Unbelievably good. So pleasing after last week's bad returns. To see the pigeons coming home like they did yesterday afternoon, darting and diving everywhere. So we got 5 out of 5. Well, we had them yesterday in the national. And now got 23 out of 25 in the main race. So just 2 pigeons missing. Very, very pleasing, like I said. Interloper. And trouble with those corellas. Lovely birds, but they carry those flies, those flat flies. So can't really allow him to stay there. Obviously the birds are out for a bath this morning. Beautiful day. All that cloud and rain cleared all the way yesterday into a beautiful fine day. Clock reading is at midday, so I'll take the clock at midday and we'll go and see how we went result wise. It's the fed transporter. Hit a cow yesterday, day before, going out to the race point. Quite a bit of damage to the bumper bar. It doesn't look too bad when you look at it, but it's all fiberglass is broken. Fiberglass there is all broken. Cow didn't do too good either. Quite a few people here today. With a free lunch on. Pigeon flies are always into a free lunch. Some more in there. Results going in. Well, that's another race come to an end. Another weekend gone. A little bit dodgy there to start with. That rain out there was looking bad, but it all cleared off the coast much quicker than forecast. They had those bit of a tailwind coming in behind them, which helped them. And helped them it did. They poured in. Very, very enjoyable watching them come in. And of course, a good result. I won the national. Had 3 birds in the top 10 in that one and run 4th in the other fed and had 2 birds in the top 10. So a very, very good result. The pigeons have come good at the right time. There's only 1 weekend of racing left. Next weekend is going to be a rest week. After that, we're going to fly out 2 long races, which is Windora, about 1,100 kilometres, and Quilpie again, which is close to 900 kilometres. So that'll be the end of the season in 2 weeks' time. Good luck and good flying, everyone.